What was your most instant regret? I was fast asleep at 3 a.m. when my sister called me sobbing so hard she couldn't breathe. Her husband James was dead. Hunting accident. His best friend Connor tried everything. Held pressure on the wound before help arrived, but the bullet had hit an artery. By the time I got there, Lily was sitting on their kitchen floor in blood-soaked pajamas, rocking back and forth. Connor stood behind her, still in his hunting gear, his hand on her shoulder. Wrong place, wrong time, he kept saying. Some idiot shooting where he shouldn't have been. 7 months later, Connor proposed to Lily at our family BBQ. James would have wanted this, he announced, sliding James's grandmother's ring onto her finger. The same ring James had shown me the week before he died, planning to upgrade it for their 5th anniversary. Lily said yes while tears streamed down her face. My parents clapped. Mom wiped happy tears. It's like something out of a movie, she gushed. Best friends, and Connor stepping up to take care of her. Connor moved in the next week. Not just moved in, took over. James's baseball trophies went in the garage. His grandfather's tool set got donated. The kitchen Lily had painted yellow because James loved sunflowers got redone in gray. Fresh start, Connor explained, his arm tight around Lily's waist. Can't live in the past. My dad thought Connor was a saint. Not many men would take on another man's widow, he'd say. When I pointed out Lily had lost 15 pounds, Mom said grief affected everyone differently. When I mentioned the bruises on her arms, they said she'd always been clumsy. They were too busy planning the wedding to notice Lily flinching every time Connor raised his voice. So I pretended everything was fine. I smiled while helping pack James's clothes for Goodwill, secretly pocketing his favorite watch when Connor wasn't looking to give Lily later. I took their engagement photos while Lily gripped Connor's hand with white knuckles. I even went dress shopping and bit my tongue when Connor insisted on approving every dress because I'm paying for it. But late at night, I'd catch Lily in her car, staring at her phone. She still had James's number saved with a heart emoji. Their last text exchange from that morning. Love you, baby. Bag a big one. Love you more. Dinner at 7? Connor tried being James, but got it all wrong. Where James cooked Lily's grandmother's recipes from memory, Connor ordered pizza. Where James left post-it love notes, Connor left lists of chores. Where James called her sunshine, Connor just said babe, like she was anyone. He even started using James's coffee mug, the one Lily had made him in pottery class that said, world's okayest hunter. Everything exploded on a Thursday in October. James's birthday was coming up. He would have been 34. Lily quietly mentioned wanting to visit his grave, maybe bring his mom who'd been asking to go together. It was the first thing she'd asked for in months. Connor's fork stopped halfway to his mouth. That's the weekend of my brother's bachelor party in Vegas. His voice had that edge that made my stomach drop. Already bought your ticket. I just thought, Lily started. You thought wrong. Connor's hand landed heavy on her shoulder. I held my best friend while he died. You think I want to spend my weekend crying at a cemetery? My parents immediately took Connor's side. You need to move forward, honey, Mom said. Connor deserves a fiance who's present. Dad offered to go to Vegas with them. Make it a family trip. That night I heard the fight through my apartment's thin walls. They lived right next door. Connor's voice booming, something breaking, then silence. The next morning, Lily wore a turtleneck to cover the handprint on her throat and robotically agreed Vegas sounded fun. I lost it. Tried filing a police report, but they said without Lily's cooperation, nothing could be done. Called James's parents, but Connor had already told them I was trying to break them up out of jealousy. Even reached out to Lily's best friend, but Connor had convinced everyone I was the problem. Finally, I remembered Dave, James's hunting buddy who'd moved away right after the funeral. Took me weeks to track him down. When I showed up at his door, he went white. I can't talk about it. Please, I begged. Lily's in trouble. Dave let me in, hands shaking. Connor wasn't supposed to be in that area. He begged James for weeks to let him come on the trip. James kept saying no. Said Connor had been acting weird about Lily. He disappeared upstairs and came back with a shoebox. James left this with me the week before. Said if anything happened, inside was James's journal. Bank statements showing Connor had massive gambling debts and printed emails between Connor and Lily that she'd never seen, sent from spoofed addresses. There's one more thing, Dave said, pulling out his phone. James sent me this voicemail the night before the trip. What I heard next made me realize Lily had been living with a monster, and I was going to make him pay. Full story on channel. Link below.